A portion of this video is brought to you by Sheath Underwear. For more information about Sheath, visit the link in the description below or wait till the end of this video to hear more about them from me.
Free DC! Free Palestine! Trump is the Hitler of our time! What do you want your legacy to be?
Let's go.
The other day in the Oval Office, a reporter asked Donald Trump about having never gone to dinner in Washington, D.C. during his first term or any time during this term. And he incredulously asked, "Oh, how do you know that? How do you know that?" And he kind of challenged the reporter. And apparently it sparked something in Donald Trump's mind that he needs to get out there and go to dinner to prove that Washington, D.C. is now crime-free because of his military invasion and occupation of the nation's capital, the city in which I live. And he went out last night and he was face-to-face confronted by protesters as you would expect him to be. There's several elements of this I want to talk about. We're going to go through a litany of clips here, but chiefly among them is, how did these people get that close to the president of the United States? How much of just a feckless failure are the Secret Service now? If this was a president I gave a shit about, I would be concerned. I had a conversation with someone this morning who said that to me, and I wholeheartedly agree. But because it is Donald Trump, keep doing your job poorly, Secret Service. Keep doing it poorly. Look, Laura Ingraham will kick this off. They had a Fox News alert that Donald Trump was proving D.C. safe by going to dinner. And then after that, we'll talk about exactly where he went to dinner.
Fox News alert, Donald Trump is out on the town. Dinner with members of his cabinet in D.C., showing it's safe to walk around the city after deploying the National Guard. Crime, as we know, has plummeted in the city, but President Trump talked to reporters just a few moments ago.
Don't you love that? Fox News alert, Donald Trump is out on the town, showing that it's safe to go out to dinner in D.C. Laura Ingraham. God, you just gotta love it, right? So here's what's so great about this. Remember the moment when Donald Trump gassed peaceful protesters in the streets of Washington, D.C., but a block away from the White House? Not even a block. It's really on the White House grounds across from Lafayette Square. And he walked over with his Bible, not his Bible, a Bible, and held it up as some kind of a beating you over the head with his message nonsense after having, again, violated people's constitutional rights to free speech and expression and assembly and grievance, displaying their grievance against registering their grievance against the government. Yeah. This is where that was. Right where the little metro here on the H Street for Chris, producer Chris, you can put a little circle there. That's where that was. The dinner that Donald Trump went to deep in the heart of Washington, D.C. was 1 minute away on the same block of the White House. Donald Trump could have walked to dinner last night. Instead, he took a motorcade replete with security. A full Secret Service detail. They drove the heavily armored beast Cadillac limousine there with all of the SUVs to accompany Donald Trump. He was with his Secretary of War, Pete Hegseth, in a city that is now occupied by thousands of National Guard troops to prove that it's safe to go to dinner. And when he got out of the motorcade, he was greeted with some cheers because they had to have announced this. And there were some Trump people out there. D.C. obviously filled with tourists. You don't see MAGA hats of D.C. residents. It's just not something you see. I've seen one in all the years that I've lived here, and it was the day after Donald Trump got elected this time. One MAGA hat in the city of DC, other than tourists on the mall, like kids on high school trips and shit like that. So this is Donald Trump getting out of the motorcade, and it's not just cheers and oh, yay, the president. There's a lot of boos from people who live here. And then once he got into the restaurant, this clip is about 2 minutes long, there were some patriots who arrived on the scene, who went into the restaurant. They were not violent. They were not, other than being loud and chanting, a great new chant. I hope you're going to hear the chant in a minute here. But I really hope that those people who are talented with the music, when they turn things into like songs and music that are just like clips of audio, I hope they find this, because free DC, free Palestine, Trump is the Hitler of our time, needs to be put to music. Free DC, free Palestine, and the genocide that is taking place at the hands of the Israeli government right now. And Trump is the Hitler of our time. Watch Donald Trump try to play it cool and then demand that the Secret Service remove these people exercising their free speech.
Let's go. Time to go.
He was welcomed here. He's terrorizing communities. Let's go. Time to go. He's terrorizing communities all over the world. Time to go. Puerto Rico. Let's go. Free DC, free Palestine. Trump is the Hitler of our time. He is not welcome to DC. He's not welcome to Palestine. Palestine is not free DC, free Palestine. Trump is the Hitler of our time. Your legacy is genocide. Your legacy is genocide. Your legacy is genocide. Every single one of you are complicit. Here are my security too. Free DC, free Palestine. Trump is the Hitler of our time. Free DC, free Palestine. Trump is the Hitler of our time. Free DC, free Palestine. Trump is the Hitler of our time. Free DC, free Palestine. Trump is the Hitler of our time. Free DC, free Palestine. Trump is the Hitler.
Awesome. A couple things, though. One, Donald Trump can't go out to dinner with his wife. I almost said Ivanka. Freudian slip, I guess. With Melania, because, well, she doesn't live here. She doesn't sleep in the residence with Donald Trump because, you know, their marriage is a joke. It's a farce. It's a fraud, right? The other thing is he carries along with him his cabinet bros. He's got the vice president of the United States, J.D. Vance, glad-handing with morons in the restaurant while he's being chanted at. He brings his secretary of war, Pete Hegseth, who can't stand like a normal person. And of course, the satellite dished, earlobed Marco Rubio, the cabinet clownery. That's who he brings with him. And then the feckless failures who run his Secret Service detail. Again, look, do your deal. If that's the best you got, do the best you got, because there is any other president, any other Secret Service detail that allowed this kind of thing to happen to a sitting United States president would be fired, summarily dismissed. You didn't secure a perimeter. You didn't check who is coming in and out of the what is going on? Dangerous stuff for the continuation of government in the United States that this took place. not complaining. We need more of this from citizens. This is the kind of action that we need to see. This is the kind of organizing, spur of the moment protest. This is the kind of chanting and messaging that Donald Trump needs to hear, because he's not used being pushed back against. He's used to a MAGA crowd at a rally that worships at the throne of the dear leader. It's good for him to hear that he is hated, reviled, that he is considered Hitler. The only questionable thing is that he picked a man, J.D. Vance, who said he was America's Hitler before deciding to become the vice president of America's Hitler. So, you take that for what it is. What do you think? I invite you to this conversation. We can have it in the comments below the video, wherever you're watching it. You can also call the voicemail line, 714-576-4054. And of course, as always, you can email me daily@dollemore.com. Please consider, if you have it within your financial means, not if you're on a fixed income, not if you're on retirement, not if you're on a disability, but if you have a couple bucks a month that you can just throw away and not worry about where it goes, you can throw it my way. I would appreciate that very much. Help me produce this content. You can go to patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast. That's the best way. You can also click the join button below the video on YouTube to become a channel member. I love and appreciate you very much. I will see you next time. Be genuine. Take care of one another. It is absolutely difficult to keep a cool head in this political climate, especially with the added aggravation of these overheated outdoor temperatures. How can you be expected to conduct any clear-headed discourse with your drawers in a sweaty soup? My go-to for keeping things cool, Sheath underwear. I'm wearing a pair right now, and let me tell you, it's like nighttime in the desert down there, all day long. Head to Sheath.com and use promo code Dollemore to score 20% off and upgrade yourself to the most comfortable underwear that you'll ever wear. How do they differ from your average boxers? Well, let me tell you. Invented by a U.S. Army veteran while serving a tour in Iraq, Sheath's boxer fabric is designed with a moisture-wicking technology. Their underwear features a unique dual pouch system that keeps all your man parts comfortably separated instead of sticking together. We all know the feeling of the old eggs getting stuck to the pan, if you know what I mean. My favorites are the airflow meshes, which seem especially equipped to handle my thighs, bigger thighs. But Sheath has also tons of other fabric options and designs that you can get into. And I'm clearly not the only one singing the praises out there. Sheath are recommended by multiple doctors and urologists and have over 20,000 5-star reviews. Also, Sheath supports multiple charities like Socks for Soldiers and Doctors Without Borders. So while you're upgrading your undies, you can be making the world a more upstanding place too. It's tough to focus on draining the swamp when you are swampy mess yourself. Sheath's boxers will help you keep the temperature down by bringing up the level of comfortability. Score 20% off right now at Sheath.com and use promo code Dollemore.